episode 9, chapter 9, we finna find out the phone call from Miss Mia, and apparently she finally got the guts to ask the question to Michael. Is she Michael Jackson? And he said yes. So after the intro, we finna figure out what their conversation is right now. Guys, okay, everybody. Chapter 9, a little bit of normalcy. Here's the picture of the day. And we're gonna get straight into it. Honestly, I might do a one take, but I don't know. Let's figure things out first. Mia, I heard his voice, but it was too unreal. Hello? Are you there? I tried, but I barely landed. What do you say when you're talking to Michael Jackson? At least when we met him, I wasn't alone. There was plenty of people around. Gabby was there too. And was most of the reason why I stayed somewhat calm. And I didn't really think back then. But now I thought about all kinds of things. So many things that got stuck in my head, clogged up in my throat, and tied my tongue. I couldn't say a word. Mia, I was meaning to tell you, but I just didn't know how to because I was afraid you'd turn into one of those screaming and crying girls and then stop treating me like I was normal, I guess. He paused for a second and I heard him clear his throat. His voice was just as high-pitched and soft as when I met him, but it sounded a bit different though through the phone anyways. But it was no question that it was him. Are you there, Mia? Yeah, I said stupidly, but it was more like a hoarse bark. I just wanted a friend, and since most people treat me differently when they know who I am, it felt nice to hide behind a text rather than a real conversation over the phone like this. He was right. He has a pretty distinct voice. So except for the ones who were really good at intimidating him, imitating, I say intimidating, intimating, whatever, you get it. Intimating him, it was undoubtedly not difficult to recognize that it was him. It's pretty lonely to be me, he said, lowly, and I could feel he meant each word. It ripped my heart into pieces, and I felt completely devastated. How? I questioned, slightly dumbfounded. Everybody always wants something from me. If it's not money, it's to perform in some kind of way or give my undivided attention to whatever that project they have going on. Don't get me wrong, I love all those things to share my money with the people, with those in need, to perform and spread joy and happiness through dance and music, and to let the inspiration flow with ideas on new arenas, but there was never room to be me other than when I'm all by myself, because that's what it all comes down to. There was a short, sad laugh. I just miss someone who wants to keep me company for the sole reason that I'm another human being, not because of Michael Jackson. Both of us were silent for a little minute before he spoke up again, and this time he sounded sadder. This time he sounded sadder than ever. Sometimes I just need to be alone with someone. Aww. Because then you're not alone anymore. Wait, because then you're not alone anymore? I asked, feeling wet. Warm droplets pull up against my eyelashes, wanting to tear themselves through their gel. Oh, she's about to cry? Well, yeah. I'm still physically alone since I'm on tour, but at least I have someone to talk to, about unimportant stuff like what you had on your sandwich today or what the weather is like. Something that takes your mind off of things that bothers you, and you've been that to me. Oh. And you've been that to me too. That wasn't a lie at all, for real. I'm sorry for teasing you so much though, he giggled. He giggled, sounding happier, only a little bit. Only a little, but I heard it. Y'all, I'm freaking out right now because we're talking to freaking Michael Jackson. I don't mind. It's going to take a while to call you Michael Jackson, though. You're still Jake to me. Now his voice changed. He became more reserved, maybe even a bit disappointed. See, that's what I meant. That's what I mean. I don't understand. What did I do? Wait, what did I do wrong? The second people know who I am, they refer to me as Mr. Jackson, or they use my whole name in everything they say. Oh, now I get it. I get it too. Because, like, once somebody finds out that, oh, you're Beyonce, they call you Beyonce, you know? Or, like, oh, you're the Queen Bee, but her name is just Beyonce Knowles. That's it, you know? Oh, now I get it. Would you feel comfortable if everyone talked to you and constantly called you Mia Fisher? No. Truth was, I never even thought of that. It's like you're not really there. You become a third person. Oh, I get it now. Wow. I'm actually learning something, y'all. I get it. It's like you're not really there. You become a third person, and I'm forced to stay in my role as a superstar high up on a pedestal. I miss being just Michael, that little boy that grew up in Gary, Indiana. I'm coming back to Indiana. Indiana, here I come. Sorry, I love that song. If you know, you know. That grew up in Gary, Indiana, that could walk down the street without being recognized, but I'm not normal because of how people treat me. I can't do stuff like going to the public cinema or a shopping center, or you're the famous person who drowned in journalists and fans at the restaurant, I whispered, while reality suddenly fit like pieces in a jigsaw puzzle. You were really there. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. But why me? I'm sure you have thousands of other girls throwing themselves at your feet. He chuckled once through his nose, sounding sad again. Then I heard a knock on my door, and my mom peeked her head in. Are you okay? She asked, using a more mimic than actual words. I just nodded and waved her off, receiving a comforting smile before she left. Mia? Michael asked, probably because I not responding to something he said. I'm here. It was just my mom. I had an episode. But it doesn't matter. An episode? Yeah, it's not important. Go on. Why me? What episode? Did she have anxiety? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I forgot. Did she not say that a couple chapters ago? That she had anxiety? I think she did say that. But, sorry, y'all. My allergies are killing me. Oh! Yeah, it's not important. Go on. Why me? I don't know. My brother Jermaine told me that I might find someone on Tinder. And I got a match, you. So I got challenged to go on a date. So I was just a challenge to you? No, you weren't. Not at all. I really wanted to get to know you. And I truly meant it when I said that you're gorgeous. Oh, so he knows what I look like. Well, we have no idea what he looks like. I mean, now we do. But like before, he been knew what I looked like. And he purposely invited me to his concert just because he wanted to see Mia. To make sure that she was real. Wow, Michael. I see how you do stuff now. I was being used for your own enjoyment. But I ain't mad because I got luxury. You already know. But anyway, let me continue. Where I stopped. So I was just challenging you? No, you weren't. Not at all. I really wanted to get to know you, and I truly meant it when I said that you were gorgeous. And the red top you wore at the concert, wow. You had no idea what you did to me. Oh, he giggled awkwardly, and I blushed, relieved that he couldn't see me. I'm not talking dirty now, Mia. You really swept me off my feet. No, I'm not gonna say it. You really swept me off my feet, and I didn't want to let you go when we hugged. Me either. You smelled heavenly. Do you know that? That was unexpected. Thank you. I giggled. So do you. First of all, oh, he said that? Period. We always be smelling good. We always be smelling good. I smell great. I smell like pumpkin latte right now. Shout outs to B. She gave me her perfume. Anywho, Yeah, right, he snorted. I really needed a shower. But back to what I was saying. I just wanted a bit of normalcy. I don't want one of those girls kneeling before me. Those type of girls are kneeling for the wrong reasons. You're right. Sorry. He paused again, and I was raking my brain for something clever to say, but it came out blank. Okay, I'm gonna pause right here because I need to recoup because I'm just like reading through everything and I don't want to finish it. So I'm gonna have a bathroom break and then I'll be right back with y'all. I promise. Okay, I'm back after my break. I had a quick bathroom break and I'm back. You're right, sorry. He paused again and I was raking my brain for something clever to say, but it came out blank. I liked that you didn't know who I was. You just treated me like a random guy. You even had me working to keep your attention. I know it sounds cocky, but I'm not used to that. That did sound cocky, I giggled. Yeah, but I liked it. So please don't let this change anything. I'm still the crazy guy who calls you babe and feeds you chocolate and raspberry candies. And I can give you that big teddy bear if you want. Of course, because you got money, duh. I never know who you are, Michael Jackson. I mean, hey, while you're at it, send me a Lexus while you're at it. I mean, come on. I mean, send me a Lincoln. Send me a Rolls Royce while you're at it, while you're at a bear. Because, like, I mean, I'm just kidding. I won't do that. If that was me in this situation, I would have never, like, acted like, oh, Michael Jackson. I'm like, oh, okay. I kind of knew it was you anyways. Like, you know, like, act like nothing ever happened, you know? But yeah, sorry for a quick phone call. I'll call you right back, girl. I'll call you right back. Anywho, and I can give you that big teddy bear if you want. Yes, please. I could really use that. Done. Done. Period. Done. I have it in your favorite color too. And you can continue calling me Jake. We laughed together. I think I'll call a teddy bear Jake. And then you'll be just Mike. Period. Just Mike. Even though in real life he kind of hated that nickname. Well, no. Actually, no. No, he didn't hate that nickname because people call him that all the time. Yeah. That sounds amazing. Thank you. I thought for a moment before I groaned in embarrassment. God, I feel so dumb. You really gave me a lot of clues, didn't you? I did. He freaking did! I just realized that. This lady is dumb. Like, okay, quick break. Like, I just realized that. Dog barking. Like, wow. Like, he said, like, the money, the luxury spa, the tickets with backstage passes, him saying that you were gorgeous. Like, how do you know someone is gorgeous if you haven't seen them before? Make that make sense. So, let me continue reading. I did, he chuckled, but a huge part of me wanted to keep that feeling being normal. So, even though I originally planned to tell you when we met, I chickened out. Therefore, I kept switching from giving hints to misleading you, not quite knowing what to do next. I don't blame you. True. You know, it's not especially normal to ask someone to marry you during their first conversation, though. Why? Why? You did when we first met. Touche. She did. She's just like, hi, Michael Jackson. Can you get married in Vegas? I remember that. Yeah, touche. I was just kidding then. But after meeting you, I found out that the idea suddenly wasn't that far-fetched. Haha, funny, I muttered, knowing that he was back to teasing me again. Only he didn't chuckle this time. Mia, yes? What kind of episode did you talk about? Uh-oh, we get into her health now. I sighed. I really didn't want to elaborate, especially not to someone like him. Then again, he was right. He was just Michael, the random guy who wanted to date me, but who was sabotaged. Now our movie date was ruined as well, and it was all my fault. I owe him to be open about it. He was honest with me, so I knew it. She has anxiety. I have pretty severe anxiety, I said silently, feeling humiliated by my condition. It wasn't his fault, though. I'm on meds, so it's not as bad as it used to be. But I have setbacks now and then. I see. Is there anything specific that triggers it? We don't want to tell him that. Not really. But horror movies and things that are scary, so I try to avoid it. But other than that, it can happen out of nowhere, such as when you finding out that your best friend is Michael Jackson. He sighed. I didn't comment on that. I didn't really know what to say. I didn't even know if that was the real reason. Maybe it was a reaction to everything that had happened this week. I knew that had to happen before. I'm okay now, though. No, I'm more than okay. It's just, I know, right? It's pretty crazy. Sure is. The silence, a comfortable one. So, is it too late to save that movie date? Never. Did you decide on which one? I smiled and wished he could see me. I did. Peter Pan. And that's the end of chapter 9. Period. I freaking love the conversation. They're both so open and honest with each other. Like, I love it. I love it. And I was right on my last prediction. They did continue the movie date, but not in person. So, yeah, let me guys know what you thought about this chapter. Like, I thought it was going to be more, like, deep into content and be like, no, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Whatever, like, an argument. But it was an agreement, and I kind of liked it, to be honest. And I freaking knew that she was going to ask. Because I'm just like, eventually, homegirl has to act soon. So, I'm glad she did in this chapter. So, yeah. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And give me a like. I think I already said that. But comment down below what other things I should be reading. And let me know, what was your favorite chapter so far? Because right now, I'm pretty sure I got like 9 episodes uploaded into YouTube right now. So, y'all, I'm prepared for y'all. I'm ready. So, y'all already know what's about to happen. We gotta get it. We gotta get it. Hey, we gotta get it. We gotta get it. And yeah. Big purr. Period. May God bless your every step. Love you. Bye.
Brand new Lamborghini, a cop car. With a pistol on my hip like I'm a cop. Have you ever met a